you, but just take just take a quick peek at some of the scenery and what you might enjoy while you're there. So there we go. So I want to welcome everyone. I thank you for joining us today, and I'm looking forward to sharing this exciting destination with you, one of my favorites, actually. My name is Jean Rice, and I am the Business Development Manager here in Florida. I have a couple other people that are working in Florida as well, but I cover probably three-quarters of the state, so I'm always very busy. This is a picture of me there. You'll probably visit this area, so you'll see that. And I also included some of my personal pictures in the slide presentation today, so you could get a little idea that what I'm saying is really true. For those that don't know about Mayflower, I'd just like to give you a little bit of background. Mayflower, it was purchased in 2018 by the Scenic Group, and we have grown quite a bit since we've been purchased. But one of the nice things is that we have so many wonderful products. We do escorted tours all over the world. We do river cruising and small ship adventures. We do scenic European river cruises, Southeast Asia river cruising, and luxury yacht cruising. And of course, we're very popular in North America. The Mayflower experience, I think we do a fabulous job. We do about 85% of our business is group business. So I think we do that quite well. But we offer deluxe transportation, top accommodations. We do all of your luggage handling for you. We also have a professional Mayflower tour manager. We use local step-on guides and historians. Actually, you will have a local tour manager when you're on your Iceland trip. Plus, Mayflower sends a business manager as well, just to make sure everything runs very smoothly for you. We offer unique dining experiences. We have a guaranteed share program and also free home and local pickup and return service in some counties in Florida and in the Midwest. This is just a shot of some of the amazing destinations that we currently go to, just to give you a little idea and to maybe get you interested in trying another group to one of these exciting places like Africa. I'm hoping to put a group together of my family coming up soon because that's one place I haven't gotten, and I wanted to go there before I retired, but I didn't quite make it. So a little while ago, I mentioned the guaranteed share program that we offer. For those solo or single travelers, we do put you with another traveler of the same sex, non-smoking, no CPAC, all that kind of good kind of stuff. And if we find you somebody, then you don't have to pay the single supplement, which is really nice. And if we don't find somebody, you still don't have to pay the single supplement. We'll put you in a single room. So it's a really good program. We do a lot of it, and it's offered on almost all of our tours and cruises. So I'm going to get a little bit into the Iceland. The departure date is August 7th, 2026. One of the things I do want to stress is that this is a very, very popular destination, and a lot of times our trips do fill up. So if you do see this and you like it and you want to go, please don't hesitate to get your deposits in because I want you to be able to do that. So the next is the map. And on the map, you're going to see that we are going to depart Washington Dulles for your overnight flight to Keflavik. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to mess up some of the names. The spelling, when you see them, you'll see what I mean, but I'll do my best. So we're going to do Iceland for 8 days. It's going to include 9 meals, and it's a hub and spoke. So as you can see where the number 6 is there, that's where your hotel will be, and that's where you're going to be staying. You'll be met by a representative when you fly in, and you'll transfer there. It's about an hour, a little over an hour drive to the hotel itself. We used to stay in Reykjavik, but we changed that, and we like it so much better being out away from the city. You can sometimes even see that, depending on the month, obviously, you can sometimes even see the aurora borealis from our hotel. What makes it nice, you don't have to pack and unpack. You just stay in that hotel, and then you do all of these different day trips, as you can see by the map there. So Iceland is definitely full of lots of surprises. It was so different than I thought it could be. I have to say I was quite ignorant, even though I was selling it before I actually went. I sell it a whole lot differently now than I did. It's a stunning mix of green plains and wild volcanic scenery and beautiful coasts and sprouting geysers and hot springs and mud pools and very sophisticated cities as well. And the people are just very charming. So after we get settled into our hotel, and the next morning, we will, after breakfast, we'll visit the most active volcano in Iceland. And this is a stratovolcano, and it is called Eyjafjallajökull. I think I got that right. And this is the one that actually erupted in 2010. And I get a question a lot about that. Oh, is there going to be an eruption while we were there? Well, the last time we were there, there was an eruption, but it was fine. We just moved a little different schedule and stayed away from the area. It's a large area, so you don't have to worry about that. They have great ways of telling if that's going to happen or not happen. So it's not something that you should be concerned about. This area of Iceland is famous for its waterfalls. Actually, that was one of the fun things that we did. You actually get to walk behind a waterfall. So be sure to bring your parkas and whatever you need to keep yourself dry. And if you feel like doing a little hike, you can go up and around and actually see the waterfall from behind, which is really nice. And then here's another shot of the waterfall. And again, another one. And another shot. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Gorgeous. So there's lots of waterfalls in the area, and you're going to see them. Just so you know it's true, there's my shot of that waterfall. I thought it came out pretty well. So when I was there, that's where we walked behind, and we had so much fun. We giggled and laughed the whole time. It was a riot. So also you're going to learn a bit about the preservation of southern Iceland, the culture, the heritage, because you're going to have a visit to the Skoker Folk Museum. And this is the outside area of the Folk Museum. They have all these little houses, and you can take some time and walk around. And there's another shot of that. And then this is inside the museum itself. You will have a gentleman or a woman there that will take you all the way through the museum and explain everything about the history in the area. It is so fun. And one of the things they do is they have what are they, trolls, and he tells you the history of the trolls. Lana, maybe you heard that when you were there about all the different trolls that you had. And yeah, it's really something very clever. So here they have like a curio cabinet, and it has all the little statues of the different trolls. And they have, like, instead of the normal Christmas, they have like the 12 days of trolls. So they have like a door banger troll. They have one that if you're bad, you get put in a pot of stew. I mean, I can't remember them all, but they were all very funny. So you'll get to hear all about the trolls, and you'll see some trolls at another place that we go to that I'll show you a little bit later on. So then we're going to continue our explorations at the Dry Hole, a magnificent rock headland with sheer cliffs en route to the beautiful little village of Vic. So this is some of the scenery. So again, each day we will all get in the motor coach and we'll drive to all these wonderful different locations. And of course, you're going to see some of these. They are such beautiful things. They are called puffins, if you don't know or have never seen one. And just so you know, there's my picture of the puffin. I was able to zoom in and get pretty close. We saw a ton of them up on the hillside. And so I wanted to share my picture as well. Then we'll arrive in the town of Vik, which is the southernmost village in Iceland. And the town has approximately 300, and the metro has 750 people. So it's not very big, but so quaint and so pretty, as you can see. Look at the backdrop there with the church and everything. Just wonderful. And there's another shot of the beautiful church. And then some more shots as you get down closer to the water. And outside of Vic is where you are now. This is where you see the rain is danger rocks, which stand 216 feet above sea level at their highest point. Beach, believe it or not, was ranked in 1991 as one of the top 10 most beautiful non-tropical beaches. You know what tropical beaches are here. I live in Florida, but this one's a non-tropical, but it is actually beautiful. And you can see you're going to hear the legend of the trolls here as well. So your guide will, I'm sure, tell you about the trolls, but you'll hear them in this particular area. Then we're going to head on and see some of the warm springs and hot springs. And here's a picture of that. So you can actually get out and walk around. So you can see most people are wearing like a jacket. And I think the time of year, I was very fortunate. I think we went in July, or maybe it was closer to August. And the weather was great for us, but it still could be very chilly. So you need to definitely dress in layers, bring some good hiking boots or good walking tennis shoes that you can walk, because you're going to have varied types of terrain that you're going to be walking over as well. And this is a lake warm, mineral rich geothermal water, internationally renowned for its healing. So we're going to actually visit the Blue Lagoon. Again, one of the highlights of the trip for me. We had so much fun. It was founded actually in 1912. And that's when they unlocked the benefit and they figured out the benefits of the geothermal seawater. In 2012, it was actually named one of the 25 wonders of the world. So I always love it when I get to see a wonder of the world and add that to my list of places that I have visited. So here is the a look at it. You have a dressing room there, so you can go in and change into your bathing suit with a little cover up. Then you walk right out, slip your shoes off, hang up your little cover up, and go right into the water. What's nice about this, they have a bar there, and you can go up and have a cocktail and just sit and relax. Or if you look in the very back area there, you'll see they have where you can get the masks on your face. So in my pictures of there's some of the pictures that we took of us while we were there. And as you can see, some of the guys and the girls still have their masks on. It is so funny to actually see that. And it was just a fun, fun day at the Blue Lagoon. Okay, we're going to include a panoramic tour of the city center of Reykjavik as well. And this is home to many, many charming historic buildings, stone and timber, contrasting imaginative modern architecture. So you can see there's a little mixture of everything when we go to Reykjavik. Again, we'll take the motor coach, we'll go there, we'll make some stops, we'll do some driving around, and it's wonderful. So this is one of the things you'll see is the Reykjavik Parliament. You're going to also see the Reykjavik National Museum. And this is an area that's included in the panoramic tour. And not doesn't always stop there, but sometimes it does. It's like this, like a modern, I don't know what you would call it exactly, like water tanks. But you can get up on the top of this building, evidently. And Steve, we did not do this when I was there, but it might be something of interest to you. Another shot. This is the Hofstede House. And this is in the center of Reykjavik. It's quite an interesting church. It's one of the city's best known landmarks. It took actually 41 years to build. It started in 1945 and ended in 1986. And it has this huge, large pipe organ with 5,275 pipes. And then this is something we added, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. I had to leave a day early from our trip up there. So I didn't get to go to this, but everybody said it was so much fun. And basically, it's you're going to go and you're going to do a flyover of Iceland. And I'll show you that in this video here. Roll. So that gives you a little taste. Did you all have sound on that? No sound? Okay, sorry. I thought it had I have the sound. I don't know why it's not playing on there. I've had that happen before, and I don't know why. Anyway, of course, this departure is a solar eclipse departure, and that takes place on this afternoon that we're going to be going there. So we'll visit this lava show prior to actually going for the viewing site to go see the solar eclipse. That's another reason I'm stressing we only have one solar eclipse departure, and it's this one. So again, if you are interested in attending, please don't wait because you may lose out and not get the space. So you are going to enjoy the solar eclipse, and then we will return to the hotel after that and have a dinner after. Then we're going to have one full day, what we call going on the Golden Circle. So it's this big circle. You're going to enjoy this beautiful scenic drive along with geological and historic sites of the island. Your excursion includes a drive to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Thingvellir National Park, a remarkable geological site. It's one of the few spots in the world where the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is seen above the water. There's a shot of that. The park is situated right there by the lake, and it's the largest lake on the island. It's called Thingvellir, I think. And then we're going to see one of the most active geysers. Actually, I think it's larger than the one at Yellowstone now because Yellowstone geyser has really gotten smaller than it used to be, and it doesn't go off as often. So it's really neat to see that because you're standing right on the outside of it. You're standing right there as it goes off. And there's another shot right there. And then this is my picture of the geyser there. So as you can see, you're standing right across from it, which makes it really exciting. And you wait and then it goes off. Everybody takes videos and pictures. So it's quite a nice thing. And this next spot, again, I think is one of the highlights. And when you see this, I want you to know that there is a platform on the top because I'm going to show you like a little video I took, and you're going to see people walking way down and back up. You don't have to do that if you don't want to do that. There is a place where you can just stand at the top and view everything, and you get a beautiful view where you don't have to go down so many stairs and up so many stairs and so forth. So this is called the Golden Waterfall. It's Iceland's most famous waterfall. There's another shot of it there. You can see the pathway. And then this is my video of the falls. Hopefully. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? See the pathway there in the back? That's what I'm talking about. I did walk down there, but it was quite a walk, and then you had stairs to go to. So there is a viewing area. That's where I took the video from, was the viewing area. So you'll have a good look at this. So much fun as well. It's going to give you a chance to meet some of the native Icelandic horses, as well as learning about the growing of healthy tomatoes using green energy, pure water, and organic pest controls. So they do that. And then here's a picture of the special solar eclipse. And as I mentioned, this is a special departure. So you're going to get a double whammy there for sure. So that concludes my little presentation. I just want to review that, again, the departure is August 7th, 2026. The price is $4,569 for double, and single rate is $2,059 added on to the twin rate, unless you do, our guaranteed share program. I want to also remind you that prices include the round trip air, land package, taxes and transfers, and free air can be done from all of these cities that are listed here. And of course, I highlighted Washington, Dulles, because most of you, I imagine, will be going out of there. But if you have friends or anybody else you'd like to invite to go, then just take note of these cities so that you know. So the airfare from all other gateways is $500. That's to get you to one of these gateways where Icelandic Air flies out of, which is the airline that you will be flying on. You must book this by May 31st to get the free air. So I encourage you to get your bookings in as fast as you can. So I will open it up for questions right now. If somebody would like to unmute or if they have any questions, I would be happy to take them. Okay, well, it sounds like I must have explained it well enough. Anybody have a question? No questions. Okay. Well, thank you all very much. Oh, you have a question, Vicki?
Yeah, how many people are normally on one of these tours?
It depends. It can go from anywhere from 20 people to 50 people on a motor coach. I mean, we run the tour still at about 25, but like I said, these are pretty popular, so usually they do fill up. Any other questions? Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us today. I certainly appreciate your time, and I look forward to you traveling with Mayflower Cruises and Tours.